What is going on, people? If you couldn't tell by the title, I'm here for another review. And if you couldn't tell by the title, it's something new. I'm starting a new series, and it's called Anticipation. I joggled different things in my head, but Anticipation Episode 1, The Possession Experiment. This is going to be of movies that, I that aren't released yet, that are on the verge of being released, whether on physical media or VOD, but they're not quite there. It's going to be of trailers I see that I'm excited about, which I might not be able to explain, or it'll be of movies I get screeners for, that I'm lucky to get screeners for, that I'll watch and then review, so you guys could be ready for when they do come out and then purchase them as you go. So again, this is Anticipation Episode 1, The Possession Experiment. It's directed by Scott Hansen. It's written by Mary Dixon, also co-written by Scott Hansen. It stars Bill Moseley in let me just say it's a role I've never seen him really play. Rachel Faulkner, Greg Travis, and Chris Minor as Brendan Jensen, who's pretty much the main character in this movie. Movie begins with a exorcism going on, and it's getting taped and everything, and stuff starts happening. People start dying. Everything is bad. Cut to a classroom. I believe it's East Carolina College, East Carolina Coastal. Forget the exact name of the college, but pretty much it's in a class. It's a world theology class, and this tape or this video happens to get shown, and people, crazy things happen, and in this exorcism, I guess you want to call it. Brendan takes notice, and for a final project, he decides to go the exorcism route. What he wants to do is actually get himself possessed, and then get himself exorcised, so then he can, maybe talk about what happens in between and what's going on, if his thought process is there and everything. But what he wants to do is actually put it out there for everyone to see. So he puts out a GoFundMe page. He starts talking about it, how he's going to be taping this. He wants to get exercised. He wants pretty much everyone to, know what goes on in between. This thing goes viral. This video goes viral. And, the Catholic priests and everything don't want to touch him because, possession and everything isn't stuff to deal with. He gets excommunicated and everything, and he finds a way to do it. He finds a way to go to I don't want to say a seance, but he finds a way to supposedly get himself possessed, and then tries to find a way to get himself exorcised. He goes to this place, crazy things start happening, and nothing really happens. He doesn't notice anything, so he thinks it's kind of a bust. Slowly, he starts, changing. People notice, stuff starts happening. A presence is definitely felt around him, not only by him, but by his, the people around him. People start dying, and let's just say it just takes a slow, road into him getting possessed and everything that happens after. I don't want to go too much into it, but let me just say, the way he, slowly becomes, different. He has a different attitude and everything is really cool. It's like a slow nod into, I don't want to say depression, but it's just into, I guess, possession, if that's the word you're looking for, or I'm looking for. He also learned stuff that he did not know about himself through this whole story and everything. Let me say, there's certain scenes in here. Let's just say they go into an abandoned house, I guess you want to call it, a mansion, and it has you on your toes the entire time. Not only the way it's filmed and the music and just the vibe around it, it had me on my toes the entire time. Where they go and check different rooms, and you see shadows and everything. It's really well shot. It's got a lot of practical effects. The way that the people die and everything. definitely really cool. Like I said in many of my other videos, I'm more of a practical effect over CGI guy any day. And let me say, it hits on a lot of them. There is one scene that I very much cringed at. I really enjoyed this one. If you're into possession films, nowadays you get an everyday run of the mill kind of deal, but this one really caught my attention. It's different. Someone trying to get possessed and then trying to get exercise and trying to figure out what goes on in between. It's a really cool story. Again, it isn't out yet for purchase or VOD, but it's definitely one that you should watch a trailer for. There is a trailer for it. That's the main reason I wanted to check out and how to get it or how to watch it and everything. Definitely go ahead, check out the trailer for the Possession Experiment. It does have a Facebook page, which I'll link in this video, where you can definitely check up for any news and whatever, regarding the movie and when it's coming out and such. But it's definitely one I'd say you definitely got to go ahead and check out when it does come out. So again, I'll leave the link to the Facebook page. Check out the trailer. I don't want to link anything and get in trouble, but check it out. There are plenty of trailers for it. So I'd say go ahead, check that out. I'll leave the links to everything that you need to know in the description, as well as the links to all my other sites and such, Twitter and Instagram or whatever. I'll leave all the links and all the information I can in the bottom. If you enjoyed this review, if it's got you very intrigued, again, check out the trailer. But definitely go ahead, like this video, share it with your friends if they're into possession and such. Share it, and that's the word I'm looking for. Definitely, if you haven't, go ahead, hit that subscribe button on the bottom, and leave comments. Watch the trailer first. Leave comments if you're excited for this movie. I have an Instagram for all my movies where I post a picture of them. If there's a movie there you want to see me review, definitely go ahead and let me know either on Instagram or through YouTube, and I'll definitely go ahead, check and review a movie for you. And yeah, I guess that's about it. Don't want to keep you guys any longer than I have to. So remember, until next time, I'll see you guys.